All right, welcome back to another G Auto Repair YouTube video. Today we're working on this 2007 Toyota Camry with 200,762 miles on the odometer. And if you can see the tachometer and the instrument cluster, not only does it look like a Christmas tree, but check out what this bad boy is doing. It's just acting all type of stupid. So that is the main complaint here today, that the customer complains that the AC doesn't work. Really, that's the main complaint. The AC doesn't work. And that the instrument cluster goes crazy. So that right there is a clue. Now, I have seen this before. I just hooked up my my scan tool. I have seen that before. See, right now it's working. Okay, and the AC is cooling now. I have seen that before. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scan for codes, but I've seen this before and I will share to you what I believe it is. The cooling fans are working now. The AC is working. Let me go ahead and hook up the scan tool so I can do a complete system scan. And then we're gonna get back into this. See, right there's acting crazy again. Let me show you. Right there. Okay. So let me go ahead and get that real quick. Okay, so we are back. I got my scan tool ready to go. We're gonna do a full system scan. The fans have stopped working, and the instrument cluster is not working. See, it's acting crazy again. So like I mentioned, again, this is the third time I say I have seen this before, and what I found that it is a bad ABS control module. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a complete system scan real quick, but that's what I'm suspecting is gonna be a bad ABS module. And what happens is it shorts out internally, and then it causes all this other crazy stuff to happen. As we can see here, we have no communication with the BCM, the ECM, the brake, and all this other stuff. Let's see the report. Oh, actually, wrong. Here we go. Transmitter ID. Okay, that's the only thing I'm getting. All right. That's the only thing I'm getting. No communication with none of those modules. And this thing is acting crazy. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to smack on the ABS module and see if I can get. It's kind of hard for me to. Here we go. We're gonna use this tool. See if we can get it to work. I think there's some wirings or something inside that caused that to happen. I don't remember the last time I dealt with one of these things. Okay, maybe not. But we definitely don't have communication here with any of these modules. Let's run the scan again. Let's run the scan again. Thought I heard something there for a second. No. Okay. Niet. Okay. Okay, no big deal. Now the car does work, it drives. It just, the AC quits working, and the AC quits working, and obviously the dashboard. Oh, yeah, this is crazy. So it's definitely an electrical problem, but the problem is inside the ABS module. Oh boy. Okay, there, it's working. The AC's working. Let's do a quick fault scan. See if it'll start to pick up. See, now we have communication. Now we have communication with the brake, the ECM, and the BCM. All that seems to be communicating now. The AC should be working. The fans are working. Here, let me prove it to you. There it is. Everything's pretty much normal. The AC is cooling. Okay. So let's see at the list, see what codes we get. Catalyst system efficiency threshold. Okay. So catalytic converter codes, sensor codes, control module, communication bus off. Okay. I think it quit working there. So here we have a U0073 code right there. So that's a good clue right there. Control module, communication bus. Okay, so based on my experience dealing with these symptoms, I can tell you that that ABS module is bad. I'm not gonna get too crazy into it. I know for a fact I've already seen this before. So let me get some quotes ready. Now we still probably gonna have to tackle some other issues, but right now we need to fix that because that's the primary concern. So let's see what we can do with that, and then follow up with it. All right, guys, just another quick little test here. Let me turn on the car. All right, as we can see here, everything is working perfectly for right now, except other than the brake and ABS light is on, and that is because I have the ABS module disconnected. I pulled it out altogether, actually. Let me shine a little bit of light here. Here's a connector. That's where the ABS module was. All it's held by is 4 little screws. Let me get the module. I was trying to locate another one. I can get one from the parts store, a reman one, or from a junkyard, or I can get it from the dealer. So it's just 4 little screws that hold it together, and it pops right out. No glue, no nothing. It just whoop, comes right out. So inside this thing shorts out somehow, and then it gives all that kind of craziness. So that's another little test you can do if you're having that. Just unplug it, and if everything goes back to normal, then that's a no-brainer. As you can see here, we do a full scan. It starts to read everything other than the brake module, obviously, as you can see there. It'll probably pop some extra codes for lost communication with the ABS module. Let's see if that's correct. Yes, see the combination meter, you'll get that, but that's normal, obviously, because we have removed it from the equation. So let's go back into the vehicle real quick, like there we go. And the AC is nice and cold. The instrument cluster is working as it should. You know, obviously you got other lights going on and whatnot, but that's to be expected. So that's another quick little test you can do. Just unplug it and see if everything goes back to normal, which in this case it did. So let me see if I can locate another one, and we'll be back with the repair if it gets approved. All right, so we're back with the Camry, and we have the replacement part. I got it from a junkyard. They actually sold me the whole unit, but all I need is this right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Like I said, it was just 4 bolts, or screws I should say. This slides right in, slides right out. Making sure everything's lined up. Oh my God, this stupid magnet in the way. There we go. There we go. Boom, done. So now we're gonna get these little screws here, and we're just gonna go ahead and bolt it in, and that should be all she wrote. Now I will say that I went ahead and plugged it in before I did all this, just to be certain that before I separated anything, that it was a good unit. And I let it run for a little bit. Everything appeared to be okay at that time. So again, this is a junkyard part, so anything is liable to happen. But the customer wanted to go with this route versus getting a new one, or even a reman one from the parts store. They are kind of costly, so you know, he chose to go this route. So we're gonna go ahead and secure these fasteners, and now get a phone call. Of course, why not? Never fails. Okay, Q. Ignore. We're gonna go ahead and ignore that right now. I've been calling those people for 2 days and nobody picks up the phone. Now they want to call me. So it's a little too late for that right now. So this should be a done deal now. I did check for codes with this installed. I'm gonna do that again with you guys. And there's still a front right speed sensor code. So like I mentioned earlier, there may be still other issues going on. This was the primary complaint. This is what they want to worry about for right now. They did want to, you know, get an idea of overall the condition and health of the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. I don't know if they're gonna want to repair anything else for right now, but we'll see. Okay, so we went ahead and bolted this. Now we're gonna just secure the latch here. Let me go ahead and crank her up. I got the car on the lift, my newly repaired lift. Anyway, and there we have, everything seems to be working as of right now. The ABS light is still on because there's still a code for that speed sensor. I expected that to happen if there was something else going on. I did do a clear. There was some catalytic efficiency code stored, so I'm sure that will come back. That was unrelated to the we're gonna go ahead and do a fault scan. Okay, so we still got the one code on the ABS. And we are complete with the scan. Yeah, that's all we're having. Right front speed sensor circuit open. I'll tell you, I'm gonna jack up the car, see if maybe it's just disconnected or something, who knows. There's no codes yet for the engine, but I'm sure that will come back on because there was a catalytic efficiency code stored. So there you have it. If you do run into this situation where your instrument cluster is acting crazy, the AC's not working, you know, got your dash looks like a Christmas tree, chances are you got a bad module. This is like I said, I've seen this before, so that helped on my troubleshooting. Everything is working a-okay. AC is nice and cold. The engine seems to be nice and smooth. Fans are working. Everything seems to be working. There's going to be other issues, but that's going to be a separate case altogether. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this video up real quick. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And like I said, I just got this on my newly repaired lift. It took a crap on me the other day. I did a video on that. If you haven't seen that, I'll try to put a link to the description. Nothing fancy. It was just more of a rant than anything else. I had to replace these capacitors because the motor wasn't working right, and now it is working as it should be, as we can see. So if you guys just curious about that, I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check it out. Again, it was just more of a rant than anything else. And again, thank you all for all your support, and we'll catch you on the next video. Ciao.